I think we're live. OBS just had a meltdown just as I clicked start streaming, and I had to reboot it in panic mode. Me panicking. But right, we're live. Here we are. It's Thursday night, 7 p.m, which means one thing: live stream, jam station, guitar lesson. So let's set up. So I'll make sure everything's been perfect to set up to go. Right, chat's open. So feel free to drop me a message at any time. Let me know if you can hear me okay, etc., etc. Yeah, so my name's Aaron, and each Thursday we're here finding different ways of exploring the modes. Okay, so this is your first time with us, then welcome. I'm sure you'll learn something and take your guitar playing and music theory knowledge forward. We'll also finish with some ear training for good measure. Okay, some interval recognition, some chord recognition. We'll probably start that around 7:30, 7:45, depending on how the modes lesson goes. So we've been looking at parallel modes for the last few weeks. Okay, so that means playing them from the same root note, in this case, E. Can you all hear that? Yeah, I'm guessing you can. So that means we're playing E Lydian, E Ionian, E Mixolydian, etc. You get the idea. They all start from the same root note, which gives us a really good opportunity to hear the character of the mode changing. Okay? But tonight, for something different, we're not going to play a technical exercise like we've done in previous weeks. We're going to explore the melody to one of the most famous songs and one of the most commonly sung songs in the world, Happy Birthday. It's a great one to do and to study because the melody uses every note in the scale, all 7 modes, plus the octave, so all 8 notes in the scale, and we'll move that tune through the mode so we can hear the intervals changing. Now I'm going to dive in straight away. We're going to play these melodies to an ambient E5 drone chord. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. So I'm going to open up Logic. Okay. Hopefully you can hear that. I'm sure you can. So now you can just hear an E and a B, so like an E5, and then if I play a mode over the top of that. Okay, so that's Lydian. It's free time, there's no pulse, there's no beat. If I switch to a different mode, so if I switch to Lydian, for example, you can really hear that change of character. Okay, so you get that. So I'll be bringing that drone in and out during the session. Now I've actually made that drone available as a free download. Let me show you. It's on Bandcamp. So thanks to the beauty of OBS, I can now show you this. So let's go to Bandcamp. And now I'm going to make sure you can see Bandcamp. I can do that at press of a button. As if by magic, look. So it's on this album here, Free Learning Resources, tap. Okay. And then if you scroll down, parallel modes, ambient drone in E. Okay. You can hit play, you can download it. I've set it up as a free download. Oh, I've got some feedback on the sound. Good mix between guitar and track, just a little bit high compared to the vocal. Oh, okay. I'll bring those down. Let me bring Logic down. Excuse me. I'd rather get this right now while there's almost no one watching me. So let's bring the track down a couple of dB. Voila, voila. Right, so there you go. Parallel modes in E. Okay, it's free. Go get it. If you want to throw a few quid in the pot, who am I to say no? Okay, obviously it's all much appreciated. But if you can't afford to buy it and you think you'll use it, please download it. Please make use of it. You're very welcome to it. The tab for today, I will be actually putting up on screen, but it's downloadable as well from Patreon. So hopefully you can see that as well. Look. Okay, Happy Birthday in 7 modes, tab. Just search through the library, or you can just search Happy Birthday and it will bring up that pretty quickly. But I'm going to have the tab on screen, though, again, it's free. Go download it, print it off. Okay, so if I zoom in, you're going to be able to see that. There, look at that. You can see me and that. So that's going to be what we're going to be looking at for a lot of tonight. We're going to start with E major. So I might be able to zoom in a little bit more. How's that? So, yeah, so there's your drone. There's how to download it. There's the tab. There's how to download it. And we're going to start with the original version of Happy Birthday, which is in the major scale, and then we'll adjust modes bit by bit after that. Good, I have my guitar in hand. Let's see if I can follow. Do you want me to zoom in on the music a bit more? Absolutely. How's that? How's that? That's literally spread across my whole screen now. So, fingers crossed that's okay. So, let's just get the shape. Lovely, much better. Cool. Let's get the shape under our fingers. And then we'll just be making adjustments to that. I'm just going to make sure you can see my hand. So we're in E. Now we're actually going to be playing in a sort of a fragment of C shape tonight. So the root note. Just realised I'm not in the full screen. Right. Obviously, if I do anything stupid like go out of shot, you just need to send me a text or send me a comment and let me know. So I'm starting at fret 7 here. Okay. And then we're actually going to be going from fret 4. The root note of our scale is going to be fret 4, which is a B. So let's just get these fingerings under our fingers. So we're going to go on the G string is 4 and 6. Okay, so 4 and 6 on the G. Onto the B string, we're going to have 4, 5, 7. Okay, so I need to be looking here. 4, 6 on the G, 4, 5, 7 on the B, and then 4, 5, 7 again on the top string. Okay. So 4, 6, 4, 5, 7, 4, 5, 7. Okay, let's just run that up. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and let's come back down. So in reverse, that's going to be 7, 5, 4, 7, 5, 4, and then 6, 4 on the G string. Okay, so 7, 5, 4, 7, 5, 4. 6, 4. Let's do that in time. 3 and 4 and. Now you may be wondering why we're starting from the B, but the melody to Happy Birthday doesn't actually start on the root note. Many melodies, in fact, I would say a lot of melodies start on the root note, but this is one occasion where it's a famous melody that starts on the 5th. Okay, so it's still a chord tone, but okay. Happy birthday. So we're always going to be starting from the B. So there's your starting point. Make sure you can play that up and down. I think I need to make that window a little bit wider. Let's just do that. Apologies. It's only my second live stream with OBS. If I hit that. Oh, there we go. Booty. Booty. I'm going to shut WhatsApp down now. It's a mirror image of myself. Right. That's better. Hopefully you can still hear me. Right, so the opening, we're going to start with the major scale, okay? Because the tune is in the major scale. That is going to be our original melody, and that's what we'll be making adjustments to. So we're going to just phrase by phrase, okay? This is not a strong technical workout tonight. You're not going to be developing much technique. The idea is that we're looking at the intervals within the scale, okay? And working out where they're changing between the modes, okay? So it's going to be a fretboard knowledge lesson. There's going to be some music theory in there, and obviously because the melodies are going to be relatively simple to play, we're going to start adding in slides, maybe some bends, okay, and work on some ways of expressing yourself rather than building pure technique, okay? There's going to be no metronome tonight. Right, so the opening phrase, 4, 6, 4. Now, because we're starting from the fifth, that's going to be 5th, 6th, 5th, okay? And then up to 5 and 4 on the B string. Do a nice little slide into that 5 if you want. Phrase 2 is going to be 7 to 5 on the B string. 5, 6, 5, 2, 1. So actually, there's our root note in the middle of the scale. And you can test that. If I let this E ring out, whether I'm going up, okay, the weight, the gravitational pull of the scale always brings us back there. If I go back down to here, it doesn't actually feel as much at home as that does. Okay? Right, so those are our first two phrases. And then root. Okay, then we have a nice jump up an octave. So B, up an octave, and we come down. 4 on the top string, 5 on the B, to 4 on the B. Okay, on the 6, you can hear there's some tension there. We're not at home, we're not at ease on that note. Wants to go somewhere else, and then we're going to finish with. Right, so that note is A. It's actually quite important, that note, because we're going to go to Lydian after this mode, and the difference, if you've seen any of these lessons before, the difference between the major scale or Ionian and Lydian is the 4th. So there's our melody finishing on the root note. We may not have started on the root note, we have finished on the root note. Now take notice of where that 4th is, because when we change to Lydian in a second, we're going to be going from the 4 to the sharp 4. Okay, 4, sharp 4. If I move too far across, I'm out of the range of the mic. That's the problem. I'm assuming you can hear me. I'm assuming someone would actually say if they couldn't. Oh, good. And now my monitor's switching itself off. Just when you need stuff to not go wrong, it does. And I have to pretend that it doesn't affect me. Right, good. Monitor's back on. So, the 4th. 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we want to switch that to Lydian for our next scale, we're going to play 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, sharp 4. Let's test that with the drone. Okay, so let's hear that. So I'm going to put the drone on, Logic. Feel free to play along with me, okay? Obviously, I can't hear you. You're not going to distract me, but I'm sliding into a couple of notes. Sliding in, up the octave. Now, the major scale is going to be this note at fret 5. But if we play that last phrase again with the sharp 4, that sounds quite startling at first, especially if you're not used to playing modes, if you're not used to playing Lydian. But actually, that is a really sweet sound. That's the only time we play it in this particular melody. We only play that note once, okay? So let's try that now again with Lydian. So we're going to run it through the same. Let's just scroll up so you can see Lydian as well. So there's Lydian at the top. There's the major scale at the bottom. Right, doesn't matter which of these you read, because the only difference you'll notice is at the end. Okay? 6 there. 5. Right, here we go. Back to our root. Now let's do the Lydian, okay? We're going to fret 6 here. So if you've played Lydian before, that sharp 4 won't sound too shocking, but it's a really sweet, beautiful and atmospheric sound. And if that does feel weird or does that sound, you know, quite tense, keep playing it, get used to it. Your ear adapts to it quickly. Right, let's move on to the next one. Let's stop the drone. It's that lovely big reverb tail ringing out. Right, the next mode is going to be Mixolydian. So let's change the tab so you can see both of those. So we'll keep major scale at the top. Got Mixolydian at the bottom. Now, as you can see here, look, the new note in Mixolydian is the flat 7. So we're starting from the 5th, remember? So 5, 6, 7, which is a D sharp. Now we're going to flatten that to play a flat 7, okay? B, C, D natural. The rest of the scale is going to be the same. So our new scale is going to be 4, 6, 7 on the G string, 5, 7 on the B, and then 4, 5, 7. Get that under the fingers. Let's do that slowly a couple of times. 4, 6, 7, 5, 7 on B, and then 4, 5, 7. Okay, let's go up and down without stopping now. 3 and 4 and... So again, the melody will largely be the same. It's just where we come across that 7th that it will be different. Now we're going to come into a flat 7 quite early on. D natural, there. Okay, so our melody is going to go flat 7. Now that does feel tense, okay, but it sounds cool. Let's just play it with the drone in the background so you can hear that in context. Go, so the next bit's the same as before, okay? This bit's all going to be the same until we get to there, another D. It's a really lovely sound, okay? Mixolydian is used in blues, but it's also used in a lot of sort of Celtic music. Down there, it's a really sort of Celtic sound, and then this bit's the same. 4, 3, 1, 2, 1. I need to show this 10 minutes. Maybe you want to go and visit another motor. So great work. Ah, love it. I'm pleased because I wasn't really sure. Obviously, with the camera, my screen shutting down on me mid-lesson and everything, I feel a little bit all over the place. So I'm glad if this is helping. Cool. Have a good time, wherever you're going. Football. Right, let's crack on. Let's stop the drone. Let's talk about a couple of things. So, flat 7. This is the same. Let's talk about expression, okay? Because this is a simple melody, so we can actually use this kind of thing as a way of... Yeah, we can work on that. We can definitely work on you getting those modes and getting those patterns under the fingers. This kind of lesson is just a way of introducing it, really. And then, obviously, we choose the ones we want to work on, drill into them. That's right. I think I'm more under the spotlight than you're typing, don't worry. Right, so let's look at ways we can use some expression. So, for example... There's not too much we can do there, but the next bit, we could slide from 7 to 5. We could slide from the second down into our root note here, okay? If you're into jazz or you played octaves before, you can slide your octave down. You could also, if you wanted to, bend the E, fret 5, up to fret 7. Okay, so we've got a nice tone bend. Nice crying bend, okay? So that's 7, you can actually pitch from 5. If a tone bend is a lot, you can bend from 6, okay? It doesn't matter that that note's not actually in the scale because you're going to bend straight up to 7 anyway. So... oh, bit sharp. Hello. And then slide back to 5, okay? Then we're going to jump up, octave, down. Now there's another one here, look, we've got a semitone movement from 7 to 6. So why don't we do a semitone bend, 6 up to 7, and release it. So that would be, rather than go for the fret 7, okay, so the tab, in the tab, I'm talking about this note, okay? Rather than play that as fret 7, we're going to bend up to it from fret 6 at first, and then we will release fret 6. So I'm going to come down 7, 5, 7, 4, 5, bend up to 7, release to 6, okay? This is something guitarists don't practice enough. Okay, they're sort of actually practicing the expression. The really, really great guys, the guys who are just like, even though some of them are dead or they've, you know, they passed their best years ago. I'm talking Jeff Beck, Ritchie Blackmore, Eric Clapton, David Gilmour, the truly great guys, you know, Blackmore, Beck, these guys are giants. Their level of expression, their level of detail in their playing is far more important to what you're listening to than this sort of speed and ferocity and the technique that they also possess. You know, if you analyse or break down a Jeff Beck solo or a Ritchie Blackmore solo, the level of detail is astonishing. And it's these sort of semitone bends that they do almost without thinking. And we, these days, we do a lot of jamming to backing tracks and things, but actually practicing. That's so much more vocal than. Do you see what I mean? That's how you, as if we were to sing that with our voices, we naturally put those dips and slides and glissandos into our playing. Okay, so take that melody, take the fact that this is not a technically challenging exercise, and then start to find the places where you can put these. So there's another one there that you could slide. 7 to 5, or you could bend it. I mean, that's definitely has someone like Jeff. Well, Jeff Beck would probably do it with his bar, you know. Right, let's play that to the drone and play with me, but play it at your own speed. Obviously, I can't hear you, okay? And really find ways of adding in expression into your playing. So, phrase 1. Phrase 1. Slide in there, look. Phrase 2. Slid that. Phrase 3, jump up the octave. Come down. Pre-bend the 6 to 7. From 4 to 5, look. Release. Release. And suddenly this exercise is a different animal, okay? And the melody sounds much more vocal. Right. Nice. Let's stop the drone. Let's move on to our next mode. We're going to move on to Dorian. I need to find a better place to have my... I'm laughing because... obviously, you guys can just see me, but I've got so much stuff around me. And I'll see the guys who have been live streaming for years. And obviously, they're really used to finding everything. But, right, we're going to go to Dorian. Let's just... I need to go to page 2. We can't. Where is it? Okay, looks like I need to drop this in. That's annoying. Let me drop it in off here, off my Finder. Happy birthday, parallel modes PDF. Right, let's just drop that in the Dropbox. How many people are actually online watching this? How many of you are there? 4 of you. Sorry about this, guys. I thought Patreon would let me open up that second image, and it won't. Right. What I can do is open it up in Google Drive, though. Let's drop it in at Google Drive. And then I've already got Google Drive open on this computer. Nightmare, eh? You spend all day preparing. Where are people watching from? Drop me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. Right. Parallel modes, happy birthday. It's already uploaded. So with a bit of luck, you'll be looking at this any second. There we go. Right. So hopefully, if I do a quick thing on OBS, anyone replied to my chat? Not yet. Right, I'm going to spin on to Firefox. There we go. Right, now if I zoom into that, there we go. We're in business. If you stayed with me through that, I do appreciate it. It's lining it up next to my head so you can see it. Right. I'll be honest, guys, I'm giving myself brownie points for coping with that. Hopefully in 2 or 3 weeks, this OBS software will be like a breeze and a dream. So, right, let's look at Dorian. So the change between Mixolydian and Dorian. So we've done Ionian, we've done Lydian, we've done Mixolydian. Okay, Mixolydian we had 5th, 6th, flat 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's with our fingering. Okay. Dorian we have a flat 3rd. Dorian is a minor mode. So we need to find our 3rd and flatten it. Simple as that. So 5, 6, flat 7, 1, 2, 3. Okay, you can hear that. That's a G sharp. Okay, that is our major 3rd. So we need to find a G natural. Now naturally we can drop it down like that. But that's kind of taking us out of position, look. That's not to say that's not a bad thing to be able to play that. But it makes more sense for us to take that G natural, move it onto the B string at fret 8. Okay, so that gives us this new fingering. 4, 6, 7 on the G, 5, 7, 8 on the B. Okay. Got a little crab-like position movement there. Okay, these are really good exercises. We get used to playing our pentatonics in one position. Okay, here you're shifting up the neck, and then that leaves us finally 5 and 7. Okay, so that's 4th, 5th, 5, 6, flat 7, 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5. So, back to the melody. So we're going 5. Melody 1 is going to be the same as the first, as the Mixolydian. Okay, flat 7 there. That's the same as well. Okay, so you've got 2, 1, up air octave. Now, you'll see I jumped there, rather than jump from 4 to 8 with my little finger, which would be my normal thing to do. That's what I've done for the last 3 modes. I'm actually jumping up to my 3rd finger because I'm going to use my little finger to play my new flat 3. Okay, you can hear that's a flat 3rd. And then we come back down. 5, 7, 6. Let's just practice that. 7, 8, 5. Up and down big scales, and actually the fastest way to sort of develop control and speed, not that speed is the be all and end all, it was when I was 18 in a music college, but actually little loops like that are far more productive and we absorb them so much quicker. Right, then we've got a semitone gap there, so why don't we do our okay, so we're going to come down, 3rd finger, pre-bend 6 up to 7 and down, slide, there she is, one more time, oh hello, and I'm going to put the drain on in a second, and for the end, okay, so I'm at the 5-5 at the top, 8, 5, 7, 5. We could do a bend there as well, as we've done before, and down. Right, let's get the drone on. Play along with me, okay? Do it in your own speed. Add in any ornamentations. We're on the top one, Dorian, okay? So we've got a flat 3rd, which is there, and we've got a flat 7, which is there, okay? She phrase 1. Added a slide in there. We're going to go up onto our 3rd finger, down, pre-bend. The harmonics at fret 7 are the same notes as the actual fretted notes there. So you could very nice. Up, pre-bend, and then to our next mode, Aeolian. We'll stop the drain, which is what I've had in my ear. I love sort of ambient sounds like that. Right, Aeolian, this is our natural minor scale. So we're now moved down onto the bottom one, okay? If you've played these before, the difference between Dorian and Aeolian, as you can see on the intervals that are actually listed on screen. So you see we've got Dorian has got a flat 3rd and a flat 7. Aeolian's got a flat 3rd, a flat 6, and a flat 7. So let's find our 6. Remember, we're starting this melody from the 5th. So that's our major 6. That's our flat 6. So this gives us a new fingering. Everyone's a new fingering, obviously. 4 and 5 and 7. Excuse me. Not even eating yet. 4, 5, 7 on the G string. Okay. said in yesterday's video about how modes are a great way to absorb new fingerings because you're constantly having to challenge yourself with new fingerings. So here we're using 1, 2, 4 fingers, and then 1, 3, 4 as we switch strings. You don't get that with your pentatonic scales. Top string's the same, 4th, 5th, okay? Let's swing it. And a lot of jazz at the minute, so I'm swinging a lot on my licks. Which is nice. Right, let's look at the phrases. So phrase 1. Straight away. That sounds like a flat 2, but it's not, okay? It's a 5, flat 6. Slide in if you want. That's the same, 2 to 1. Okay. Back to the root, which is that 5th. Again, it's the 3rd finger because we're going to use our little finger to come down on the 3rd, root, 2nd, and now flat 6. It's really dark there, okay? And then the last bit's going to be the same. Okay, you can bend that again. Should we get the drone on? Okay. Really listen out for that 5th going into the flat 6, which gives us defines our Aeolian sound. Play along at your own pace, okay? Express these melodies however you want to. I mean, you can, there's a semitone there now, you can bend that. So that was our major 2nd. Okay, nice. Dark. You've got a bar. That will easily scratch and sharp. There you go. Harmonic. An octave. There's that flat 6. Right, I need to push through these last two because we've got to do some ear training, yeah? Obviously jump in with any questions at any time, guys. Arthur, just as I said leave me a comment, your comment popped up. Hi sir, hello mate, how are you? Where are you watching from? And do ask me a question for sure. Yeah, where are you? Let me know. I'm watching you now in anticipation. I'm going to, while you're leaving a comment, Arthur, I'm going to change the screen so we can see the next modes. Okay, so our last 2 modes are going to be Phrygian, my favourite mode, and Locrian. Or Locrian, as some people say. Let's just make sure that's lined up for you guys as well. Looks good. Hopefully you can all see that and it's big enough. Look at that, our website links at the bottom. Right, Phrygian. So we've just had Aeolian, 5, flat 6, flat 7, 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5. It's a really interesting challenge to visit these modes when you're not always starting from the root note. Right, Phrygian has a flat 2, or some people call it a flat 9. Let's go back to the screen in case Arthur's left a comment. If you just wanted to say hi Arthur, that's also great, mate. It's lovely to hear from you. But if you do have a question, feel free to ask it, honestly. Right, so flat 2, flat 9. It's the same thing, obviously. Okay, so 5, flat 6, flat 7, root, which means our flat 2 is there. Our flat 2 is fret 6. Okay, you really hear that. It's just such a dramatic sound. If you can let that E ring out. We've got the same fingering on both strings, so fingers 1, 2, 4, upper fret, 1, 2, 4, and then the 4th and the 5th remain the same. Okay, 5, 6, flat 5, flat 6, flat 7, Give it a little loop. Okay, just get it under the fingers. It's really important. You don't want to be thinking about fingerings when you're looking at new scales. Always get them down first. Right, so phrase 1. We're starting at the top, 4/4, top left Phrygian, okay? If you have just joined in, by the way, you can download this tab from our Patreon for free, okay? I'll show you again in a second, but it's absolutely there for free. Download it, print it off. It's there, it's yours. You can join our Patreon for €2 or $2 a month, by the way. That will give you access to our full library. Well over 100 exercises and lessons and studies and all sorts on there now, okay? But it's $2 a month if you're interested. Right, so phrase 1. That's the same as Aeolian. Here, okay, flat 2 to 1. It's nice. Phrase 1. Okay, so again we can bend up. It's just a semitone there. Slide it. Or bend it. Okay, express yourself. Pre-bend. Nice. The rest of it's going to be largely the same. So up the octave, down. Okay. Really doesn't sound like Happy Birthday now at all. Obviously we still recognise it, but and then flat 2, 1, really dark, beautiful though. Okay, let's get the drone on. So this drone, if you've just joined, I'm playing it on Logic, but hopefully you can hear that. It is a free download on our Bandcamp. Let me show you that. There's our Bandcamp free learning resources album, okay, and I'm playing to this thing here, parallel modes, ambient droning E. Again, it is a free download. Go click it, buy it. If you want to pay for it, you can. Even a couple of quid helps, but it's free. If you want it, you're very welcome to it. Right, let's go back to the tab. Go back to OBS. Here we go. Flat 2 to root, okay, up, no, arrow. Should just sometimes trust my ears and not the screen sometimes. Flat 6, so flat 7 to flat 6, and then flat 2, back to the 1, okay. We're down to our last mode. Let's stop the drone. Back to you. That is back. Right. No, want to be on that. There we go. Locrian. So, just to summarise, right, this is the journey we've come on, and this is where a little bit of knowledge on intervals is really useful. We started with the major scale to get the mode down, and then we changed it to Lydian. Okay, so we sharpened the 4th of the major scale to give us Lydian. We played our Happy Birthday. No. So how different that sounds, and then we had that's the major scale, but then Lydian. That was the difference, the sharp 4 there. We then went from the major scale to Mixolydian by flattening the 7th. Okay, so 5th, 6th, flat 7. Nice melancholy effect on the melody. Then from Mixolydian to Dorian, we flattened the 3rd. So we then moved into our minor modes. And then from Dorian into Aeolian, we flattened our 6th, okay? 5th, flat 6, flat 7. So we're starting to get further and further from the original melody, but it's still recognizable. Then with Phrygian, we flattened the 2, so 5th, flat 6, flat 7, root, flat 2, that's Spanish sound. And then finally, we're at our final mode tonight, Locrian. And you can see we've basically flattened everything. Up there, we've listed flat 2, flat 3, flat 5, flat 6, flat 7. That is all of the non-diatonic intervals. But given that we started with a sharp 4 in Lydian as well, we've also flattened that. So every single interval has been flattened. Right, that means we've always been starting from our 5th. But because in Locrian we have a flat 5, we actually need to start, as you see in the tab, from that note, fret 8 on the D string. That's the only one where we've changed there. We will also change it further up as well. So our new fingering, rather than, is going to be, so 8 on the D string, 5 and 7 on G. Okay, get that first bit down. Then 5, 6, 8. And then on the top string, 4, and rather than 7, 4, 5, rather than 7, 6, because we're starting with a B flat, we also need a B flat on top. Okay, so our new fingering is this: 8 on D, 5, 7 on G, and then 5, 6, 8 on the B, 5, 6 on the top string. Actually sounds like the major scale, but until you give it the context of the root note. Just run it with a drone so you can hear. This is the mode that is kind of used least of all. Even in jazz, it's not used that much, really. Okay. Metal, it sounds great. Really dark. Okay, so there it is. Maybe. Right, let's go through the melody. Stop the drone. So starting at 8, phrase 1. Covering a lot more ground there now, aren't we? Like actually covering 3 strings there. Again from the flat 5, 6 to 5, okay, so we could do a semitone bend there, like this. Let's do those 2 together. Oh, 6 to 5. Now, before we've been going up from B to B to do our octave. Now we're jumping backwards for our octave. So it's going to be 8, B flat, to 6 on the top string, B flat. It's still an octave shape. Okay? Then come down. 8, 5. This sounds so unlike Happy Birthday Now. 8, 5, 7, 5. And we're going to finish with. Drone on. Play it with me, play it your own way, okay? Any sort of semitone slides and bends you want to stick in, they'll sound great. Here we go. Phrase 1. Semitone bend there, let down. Up the octave. All 7 modes. Happy Birthday in all 7 modes. Right. Let's stop the drone. So, I'm going to come back to the main camera because we're going to do some ear training now. So that tab is on Patreon and it's free. Okay, the link is in the description. Just go down, click, it will take you straight there. print it, download it. It's free. It's yours. Okay. If you want to join our Patreon, that's a different matter. It's $2 a month. Okay. Right. Let's do some ear training. So you got to back to the whole screen. Now I'm just going to retune my guitar quickly, because if I'm going to be asking you guys to pick up intervals and stuff like that, I think it's only fair that my guitar is actually properly tuned up. So I'm going to check how many people are online in a minute. But you're going to, for this next bit, you're going to need pen and paper or a page on your iPad or phone or whatever to be able to write down the answers to these intervals. Okay. Now we've been doing this a few weeks now, so I'm now combining diatonic and non-diatonic intervals. Beautiful. So, prepared it earlier. You're not going to be able to see that though. So we're going to start with some intervals, okay? So I'm just going to be playing I'll play a root note. I'm going to be dependent upon you guys to not look at my hands, okay? Because I'm not going to put my back to the camera. Obviously, it's in your best interest not to cheat and look at my hands. If you're a guitarist, if you're not a guitarist, it won't make much difference. But you're going to hear the interval melodically. Okay, so that means the two notes separately. We can have a melodic interval. We can also have a harmonic interval. So this is a fifth. Okay, this is a harmonic fifth. Slightly harder, so we're going to do some of those afterwards. So just to recap, your diatonic intervals. Now there's a cheat sheet on our Patreon as well with all the intervals listed and a tune to remember for each one. I definitely recommend, if you've not done a lot of this, to go and print that off and learn them. But I'm just going to do the diatonic intervals here. So you've got the major second. So if I was to give you them all from, say, D major. Okay. The second is happy birthday. Happy birthday. But the bit you're talking about is happy birthday. That's your second. The third is oh when the saints. But the important bit being oh when. The fourth is that here comes the bride. Here comes 1, 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Twinkle, twinkle. The sixth. Okay, there's the physical shape of a sixth. And now it's my way. And now the end is near. The seventh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 notes up our major scale. Okay. That's the Superman theme. And finally the octave, all the way up at a major scale. Some people just hear that naturally, it's the same note, it's just a doubling of the frequency. The frequency of that note is double the frequency of that note, okay? But a lot of people like to sing somewhere over the rainbow. But the important bit being somewhere. Okay. Let's just see how many people are online for this. Still a few of you. Okay. If you're watching now, feel free to leave a comment. If you have any questions at any point, or if you want me to repeat an interval, just say. No problem with that. Or just feel free to comment and let us know where you're watching from. I'm really interested to know where you guys are. Even if you're just in the UK like me. Like I'm in Cambridgeshire. But let me know. If you're in the Scottish Highlands, let me know. I'd love to know. Right. So number 1, there's going to be 1 to 12, okay? And these are just going to be melodic intervals. I'm not going to get the harmonic intervals like last week. We'll do those separately. Number 1 is this. What interval is that? It's number 1. Number 2 is this. What interval is that? So number 1. Number 2. Number 3. number 4. What interval is this? Okay. Was it one of the diatonic intervals I sang? This is number 5. Remember, you're not looking at my hands, okay? That's cheating. What interval is that? Right, I just need to make an adjustment on the page here. That was number 5. Don't want to give you the wrong state. All right. That was number 5. Number 6. What interval is that? They're all melodic this week, okay? On to number 7. What interval is that? Okay, sing it. That's number 7. This is number 8. Number 9. I'm going through this a little bit quicker this week just because I spent longer on the lesson. I'm not going to lie, I'm hungry. So I want to go and eat. But I still, I'm here for you guys. We're doing this anyway. That's number 9. Okay, don't look at my hand, but that is a very distinctive sound. Number 10. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Okay, making it a bit more quickfire this week. So what interval is that? That's number 10. Excuse me. This is number 11. What interval is that? Comments during this, so I'm assuming you will be beaving away with a piece of paper or perhaps on your iPad. And finally, number 12. What interval is that? If there are any you want me to repeat, leave a comment now, because otherwise, I'm going to give you the answers. Okay, but if there are any of those from 1 to 12 you want to hear again, now is the moment to say. That includes you, Arthur. I don't know if you're still watching. You never did say where you're watching from. I'll have to look at your profile and see where you, if there's any clues to your identity. Right, the answers then. Number 1 was a flattened 5th or a diminished 5th. Okay. So that's The Simpsons, okay. Number 2 was a 7th, I did it there. So that's the Superman theme. Ba, 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 ba. Number 3 was a flattened 3rd, minor 3rd, okay. Ba, da, ba, da, ba, 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 ba. So Whole Lot of Love, Led Zeppelin. Number 10 was a 2nd, I did that from C to D, okay. Happy birthday. So number 10 was a 2nd, a major 2nd. Number 11 was a 6th. Okay. And now, My Way. Or the French. I spent many good years living in France. They assure me that that song is a French song, and it's actually Je me lève. Okay. But whether you're French or English or American, that is the tune for a 6th. Number 6 was an octave. Okay. Somewhere. That's halfway point. Number 7 was a 4th. remember, if you've just tuned in, there is an interval cheat sheet on our Patreon, which is free. You can go and download that. It gives you 2 examples for each interval for tunes to remember to help you recognize the sound of the interval. Number 8 was a flattened 6th. Okay, also a sharp 5, depending on the context of the chord. Okay, so if you're a fan of James Blunt, or you know that song, if you're alive in the early noughties, You're Beautiful. Okay, I refer to the guy every single week. That's a flattened 6. Number 9 was a flat 2. Okay. No. Flat 2. Flattened 2 or flat 9. That's a flattened 9 would be the octave higher. Okay, so there's your Jaws theme. It's also used if you want a sort of more popular reference. We've got Isn't she lovely? It's too low for me to go. Isn't she lovely? But the important bit is a isn't. That is a flat 2, okay? And number 10 was a flat 7. Okay. We hear that as the sort of dominant triad there. Okay. And number 11 was a 5th. I think I did it there actually. Okay, root, 5th, perfect 5th. And finally, number 12 was a 3rd. Oh, when the saints, oh, when. Okay, I'm doing these every week, and I'm hoping from next week, rather than just doing this at the end of the modal lesson, I'm going to have a separate ear training session where I'm just doing a full ear training session, okay, so we can go into a bit more depth and get people who are not guitarists as well. You know, if you're a pianist or a singer or whatever, maybe even a drummer who wants to work on their ears, okay, if you've got friends who are musicians, let them know that we're going to be doing this. I'm going to advertise it on the channel. Right, so those were all melodic intervals, okay? I played the notes separately. Harmonic intervals are where the 2 notes are played together. Now, this is slightly harder. What I've been doing in previous weeks is I've been playing the interval melodically, and then I would play it harmonically. So your ear's kind of hearing and absorbing the 2 at the same time. What I'm going to do today for the first time is play, we're not going to do all 12, but I'm going to give you the diatonic intervals harmonically. So it's going to be either the 2nd, 3rd, 4th. So you notice I'm playing them as pairs. 5th, 6th, 7th, octave. Okay, be one of those. But the notes will not be played separately. So your ear, rather than hearing the jump, which we do when we use the tunes to recognize the interval, you need to kind of learn the sound or the quality of the interval. Okay, because the notes resonate against each other now. So perfect 4th, okay, it's a very sort of stable sound. But if you hit the 6th, okay, there's a slight resonance between the 2 notes. Okay, so you need to, well, some people like to actually imagine the 2 notes separately and still hear, and now they still hear My Way, for example. But anyway, let's do it. I should write just these out, so I'm going to give you the answers back in the right order. So it's going to be 1 to 7. You write it down 1 to 7. Right. Y'all ready? Number 1. Again, don't look at my hands, okay? You'd just be cheating yourselves, as my mum would have said to me. Right, here we go. Number 1. So which harmonic interval is that? Number 2. I'll keep them all in the same root note. So that does make it slightly easier. That's number 2. Which harmonic interval is that? So number 1 was that. Number 2 is that. Number 3, what interval is this? Okay. These are all diatonic this week. One more time. Number 4. Which harmonic interval is this? Really cold sound, that. There's something really, I find, quite displeasing about that. It's too clean. That's number 4. Number 5. Which harmonic interval is that? That's 5. Number 6. My intonation is very slightly out there, but not enough for it to be problematic, hopefully. And finally, number 7. So that's the first time we've done the harmonic intervals separate to the melodic intervals, okay? The idea is that I'll make this fractionally harder week by week. If you obviously want to go back to week 1, you can do. We actually repackage these sessions as ear training lessons on the channel, so you can go and find the ear training lessons. Okay, right, the answers. So number 1 was a third. Okay, so when you're trying to hear that, well, that's the quality of a third. Number 2 was a 7th. It's a nice shimmer between those 2 notes. Very distinctive. Number 3 was a 2nd. Okay. I hear that one. Obviously, these 2 notes are quite close together frequency-wise. So they're kind of fighting for space. And this note, the 2nd, wants to resolve down to the root. Okay. The root's obviously not going anywhere. That's the most stable note. So I hear yesterday, yesterday. So fans of Paul McCartney and the Beatles, or just fans of good music, yesterday. Okay, that is the 2nd harmonically. Okay, that instability there wants to come down. Number 4 was a 5th. It's the one I said is quite unsatisfying. Okay, they just sit together all day, every day for the rest of time. There's no real character there. I always say to students, if they're going to be, when you're playing with chord voicings or writing songs and trying to create good chord voicings for your tunes, the 5th is one note you can very easily strip out and still really guard the character of the chord. Because if you think about what notes that make up, a major chord, a minor chord, a major 7, a minor 7, a dominant 7, okay? The 5th is the kind of constant. It's the one that doesn't change. When you move from a minor 7 to a dominant 7, or if you move from a dominant 7 to a major 7, the 5th is always the note that doesn't change. So it's not actually contributing a lot to the character of the chord. It can add some texture, but you can often strip it out and you've still got, if anything, I feel it often leaves more space. A really great example would be if I was to play this voicing of a major 7 chord. I've got root, 5th, 7th, 3rd, 5th, okay? Which sounds nice enough. But if I take that lower 5th out, okay, so I've just got root, 7th, 3rd, 5th. Now listen to how much more clean that sounds. It's lovely, okay? And that's because we've stripped out that note which was not really necessary. It's nice enough, but it's kind of denser. The sound is denser. If I take that out, so much more space. We really hear the 7th. Now I can even take the 5th away off the top as well, and I'm just left with, and that really is the essence of the tune, of the chord, okay? The 7th and the 3rd. With the 5th in, with both 5ths in. You see what I mean? It's quite unsatisfying. So you can obviously strip those 5ths out. Right, that was number 4, was a 5th. Number 5 was a 4th. Okay. If you want a nice reference for 4ths, you've got Smoke on the Water is played in 4ths. So when you hear that ring out, that is a 4th, harmonic 4th. If you like White Snake, 4th You're Loving. prefer that riff. Obviously, without Smoke on the Water, we wouldn't have probably had Full Fuel Lovin'. But there's something called a rhythmic about that. Number 6 was an octave. Okay. It's another perfect interval. Okay. They are both the same note. They're both E's in this case. And finally, number 7 was a 6th. So those are our diatonic intervals played harmonically. Harmonic intervals. So we'll do more of those next week. I'll probably introduce the non-diatonic ones as well. Right. Any questions, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, we're going to finish with some chords. Okay? One little exercise I do sometimes for myself, which you can try as well, is to sing a third of your scale. So if I'm playing with the major scale here, so I've got D major, you can sort of improvise with that. But I want to use my voice to sing a third higher than that. So when that's the third. So as I move up through the scale, if I started a third above there, by the time I got up to the octave, I should be singing the third above that. Try it, okay? Might be a difficult one at first. Right, we're just going to finish with some triads, okay? So I'll give you 6 triads. These will either be major, minor, diminished, or augmented. Okay, 6. Here we go. Don't look at my hands. Number 1. Let's change the root note a little bit. Major, minor, diminished, augmented. Number 2 is this. Okay, I've changed the root note there, but number 3, what kind of triad is this? These are all A-shaped chords at the minute. Okay, major, minor, diminished, augmented. Those are our 4 main triads. Should be fairly easy, that one. Number 4. Let's change the voice in a little bit. I feel like I'm slightly out of tune on the B string. Slightly flat. That was the G note. Right. It's not fair for me to ask you guys to. There we go. Number 4, that. Number 5. What kind of triad is that? And finally, number 6. Number 6, I'm getting hungry. I'm actually starving. I will be stopping soon. Oh, no. Number 6, I wrote this down. Right, the answers. Number 1 was a minor triad. Okay, played it in A shape. I think I played it there actually. C minor. Number 2 was a diminished triad. Okay, so root, flat 3rd, flat 5th. Number 3 was major, root, major 3rd, perfect 5th. 4 was minor, but I moved on to a D-shaped chord just to mix it up a little bit. I know, wild, right? So that was minor. Number 5 was augmented. Okay, so if you've played got an augmented chord as the 5 chord, which is nice. It's actually played in that key as well. The Allman Brothers version. It's the version I know best. You've got that 5 there, and then into back into your 1 chord. Right, and then finally number 6 was a diminished chord again. Okay. Move that up and down in minor thirds. Right. So those are your answers. Right, we're just going to finish with a tiny little thing, which is I'm going to give you a root note. I'm going to tell you which interval I want you to sing. So this is the hardest out of all the things we've done tonight. So I want it to get harder and harder and harder as we go through the session. So I'm going to give you a note. I'm going to give you an interval to sing. So for example, if I give you that and say sing the third, and then test yourself. Okay, so this is something you can do yourself. Keep changing the root note. Choose an interval, aim to sing it. Sometimes you might get it wrong at first, okay? And that's fine, that's absolutely fine. Give yourself the answer, but don't sing the note don't play it before you sing it. Have a go at singing it, okay? So I did there, oh, when the saints. Let's do another one. So that's the tune you're singing. Hearing a third, sing with a third of this note. Make sure you're pitching this note first, okay? And then go and sing the third. Okay? Let's do another third. Okay? Sing this note. Then sing the third of it. Sometimes not easy with the headphones on. Okay. And let's do a fifth as well. Okay, so the tune for a fifth, if you remember earlier, was Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, or A, B, C, D. Okay. So here's your note. Sing me the fifth. Twinkle. Go up to the fifth. Oh wait. Twinkle, twinkle. And another fifth. Go down. Twinkle. If that's too low, if you're not trying to be anyway sexist here, but if you're a girl and that might be a bit low for you, you might be trying to sing, it might be easier to sing from that note. Twinkle. Whichever one is most in your vocal range, you'll find easier to sing. So the lower version would be twinkle, twinkle, and the fifth will be twinkle. If it's from here, oh dear, twinkle, twinkle. Okay, bit high for me. Twinkle, twinkle. One more, and then we'll finish. Okay. Sing this note, and then give me the fifth. Twinkle. What is it? Twinkle, twinkle. Some people prefer the Star Wars. Okay, either way. Right, I think I'm going to call that a day there. It's been, oh yeah, now on 20 minutes, so that might even be my longest session yet. Thanks for staying and enjoying this. You might be watching this as a, after the event, because obviously this goes up onto the channel afterwards, and you can watch it back afterwards. But I do this every Thursday night, so usually a session on the modes with the guitar, and then we finish with 20 or 30 minutes of ear training, okay? Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Please definitely please subscribe, okay? But likes, subscriptions, all very welcome. We're on all the socials as well. And yeah, visit our Patreon. So if you were doing the modal lesson tonight, then the full tab was free on Patreon. It's here, look. Happy birthday modes. Okay. Oh no, you can't see it. It's going to be that. There you go. That's the tab. You can download it for free. And also the backing track that I was playing to all night through the session, which was just a drone, that is on our Bandcamp. Again, it's free, look. Okay, so Free Learning Resources album. Let's go back to the homepage. Free Learning Resources is there. Let's just make sure you can see this as well. Yeah, you can. Tap that. There we go. Free Learning Resources, and it's the bottom one. Number 7, Parallel Modes Ambient Drone in E. And that's what I was using to play all of the examples to tonight. Okay, again, that's free. But feel free to throw a few quid into the pot if you want to. I'm not going to say no. It all helps. Running a YouTube channel is a lot of work. Yeah, great. And then as of hopefully next week, I'm going to be running a separate ear training session. So just an ear training session without the guitar lesson beforehand. Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Like, subscribe. I'll see you next Thursday. Take care.